Hello amigos and welcome back. Boy, is it a beautiful Sunday afternoon in spring here in my hometown. I have a few pieces that I wanted to share with you from Kendra Scott. For those of you that are lovers, collectors of her jewelry, of her pieces, I have two limited edition pieces that were just promoted this week in my city. And I want to share those with you, plus some other fun sale finds, because you know I love to share deals and steals with you. So stay tuned. Let's get started with some really fun sale finds that I found at Nordstrom's and Tory Burch. So it's a little bit of a Tory Burch shoe haul, plus some other really fun shoes that I think are going to be great for spring. They come in this bag. These are from Julian Gold. I got these. This is a local store that I've talked to you guys about. They ran a promotion of $50 off as long as you purchased $100 or more. I thought these were going to be beautiful for the spring and summer months, but especially here for our weather, they are just perfect year round because we don't have really like cold winters, right? These are from Moda. And this is a brand that I think I've seen at Nordstrom's, and even Dillard's has it. These shoes, you are able to find them online. This is a frayed denim style, but I absolutely fell in love with them because they are so neutral. Check this out with this crystal bling. Just absolutely wonderful. I sized up. It just has a nice like natural wood block heel. You do have a very smooth bottom with their little signet here at the bottom in gold. But check out this crystal detail. These were beautiful. Look at the glimmer. Look at the glimmer. And just natural. And this is a natural color, especially for my skin tone, right? That's going to go well like a nice nude shoe. And these were just really, really pretty. I loved the bling. These are great shoes for when you go on vacation or just like the weekends. Great shoes, you know, especially coming up for Easter. Just absolutely beautiful. Moda. Check them out. I'll link the information down below for these. These are available also in like a denim color if you prefer that. But I thought these were a perfect spring summer shoe. But I just thought that they were absolutely gorgeous. See how they look against like my skin tone? If you can see that. I'll put the link down below so you can check it out, and then follow the style through Karma so alert you when they happen to go on sale if you want to get them on sale. But they're a great buy, even at full price. The next ones are from Tory Burch, and I actually got one pair at Tory Burch and then the other one at Nordstrom's. On a recent video with the Tres Amigas, we did a little outing, a little excursion to Austin, and we went to Fashion File and we walked through Nordstrom's, and I found some stuff at Nordstrom's there. They had a really pretty cute Tory Burch handbag. It's called a Fleming, and it's a very good dupe, an dupe look-alike in place of inspired style for the Chanel 22, right? The trash bag look. But Tory Burch has done a really cute spin on it. And sometimes like Neiman's and Nordstrom's have their own exclusive design. And I thought it was really, really pretty. And so when I went in store to pick up the Tory Burch shoes, I saw another really beautiful color that they had. So it's a really good alternative if you like the Chanel 22, but you don't want to spend the price. I think this little Fleming drawstring hobo bag is a really, really great option. But when we were there in Nordstrom's, I passed through the little shoe sale rack and I found these shoes there that were on sale. And with Tory Burch, I do not like to pay full price, number one. And I always want to make sure that they are at least 50% off, because I know that Tory Burch always goes on sale, and then even on her own website, she'll have a sale, and then she'll do like an additional 20-25% off or what have you. So I always want to make sure it's at least 50 to 60% off of whatever it is for Tory Burch. And so I went ahead and I waited, and now I got an alert through my Nordstrom app that these shoes got marked down to $103, and these are the mini travel ballet flat. And they had them in silver and gold. I went ahead and I got the silver ones because I thought these were going to be more of fun for summer. And of course you get the little travel bag because the little mini travel shoes are bendable. So this is the pair, and they have this little frayed look to them. And so again, silver and gold, depending on what you prefer. The gold even though I know y'all are gonna say, wow, Laura, that's really flashy for silver, the gold was a bit more flashier, I think, for me, in my opinion. I had a pair of rose gold Tory Burch Miller flats, and I didn't wear them a lot as much as I love rose gold because they were just really, really flashy. So the gold kind of reminded me of that. But the silver, I just liked it a lot better because I thought it would go better for the summer and like for denim. And I had another pair of Tory Burch all leather shoes that I bought at the outlet mall years ago. We're talking like over 12 years ago. And I wore those suckers to the ground, honey. The leather was already like coming scraped from the back or whatever. I, wore those all the time, wore them out. And so when I saw these, I was like, you know what, this is a really, really good, option. Heck of a lot cheaper buying these than when I bought those original all leather ones. But these, since they're travel, see how they fold? You have the nice here opening because if it's just leather, and it allows you to fold the shoe and travel with them, right? And these are very, very comfy. So this is like my third pair of mini travel ballet flats. They're very comfy. You have a very nice cushion, toe to heel, and they're nice and roomy. I did go true to size. A lot of the reviews online said to go true to size for this particular style, and I felt like that did ring true for these, because sometimes I do size up. But when I tried on the 8 in store, they were rather like loose, like they felt really wide up here. So that's why the 7.5 actually worked better for me. And I do have like a medium width foot. I don't have a narrow foot at all. But these are really pretty. So this was the silver color in this Tory Burch mini travel ballet flat. These were marked down to $103. So this was the first pair. The second pair comes in this nice new pattern printed Tory Burch bag. Isn't that pretty with the gold? Normally the bag was like the color of the shoebox. And they were actually $129. They were a little bit more expensive than the ones from Nordstrom's. Here's my receipt. But they had a color option that I thought was beautiful. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get these from Tory Burch, and then I'll get the other ones from Nordstrom's. Again, you have the nice, cute little travel bag, which is key, very nice to have, nice and handy. This color was already sold out on the Nordstrom site, so unfortunately I missed it. But they were available still on the Tory Burch site. Look at this shoe. Isn't this pretty? This is just a nice combo of like black and gray with the pewter Tory Burch logo. How pretty are these? And again, you have the nice rubber sole and the bendable, look at that, nice and bendable. Again, size 7.5, toe to heel, all cushion, and it's like a nice non-skid sole. Really, really pretty. I thought these were so, so gorgeous. That pewter on here is just pretty because it blends rather than having like a contrasting like silver logo. These work beautifully with the tone of the shoes. It almost gives you like a navy silver, but it's like a black and silver. These are silver confetti with the gunmetal logo. So that's this particular style from Tory Burch. These are gonna be great. When I picked up the silver pair from Nordstrom's today, the young girl, she's like, oh, those shoes are gonna look great with like a wide leg jean, a pant. And I was like, okay, thank you for that tip. This is the all silver, and here is the silver confetti. So the logo blends nicely with the shoe, but just great. So fun, fall, winter, fun, spring and summer, fresh shoe from Tory Burch, a nice travel flat. These are great to travel with. And I love to wear these to work because they're really, really comfy if you're out and about running errands. Since it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, Hubs and I went and ran an errand. We had to go to the mall to go to Tiffany's so I can see my essay because we're doing a bit of a transaction there. But my bag of the day that I took with me was my lovely Birkin 35 with my new little peppermint rodeo, really, really pretty. I took her in because my essay always talks about Hermes, and I was always mentioning my bag. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take it in. He hasn't seen it, and went ahead and I carried that one with me today. She does get heavy, especially since I had it loaded up with the stuff that I actually had in there that I knew to take to go see him at the store. On to Kendra Scott. My lovely little pieces come in here. Our city is known for having an annual Fiesta event. It runs for like 10 days, 11 days, and it's just puro party all throughout the city. There's so many events, just band, like as far as like our Tejano music, Tex-Mex music. It's regional, but you have a lot of artists that come, and just you have carnivals, you have foods, you have parades, and it's just a fun fiesta event for that many days. And so right now our city is getting prepared for it. And apparently Kendra Scott does an annual design. I missed out on this last year, but they did a Facebook post that they were having a little kind of like a sip and see. You come in, they have like a little event. You can check out the new pieces that are limited edition for Fiesta. These are specifically made for San Antonio. They are not located anywhere else. So if you live here or you know somebody that lives here, that's the way you're going to get them, is for somebody to go into the store, because they're not eligible to purchase online. But I thought these were really pretty, and I thought, you know what, let me go in and check them out. And they actually had a few pieces this year to purchase. They had a pair of earrings, 2 options for necklaces, and then a bracelet. And I went ahead and bought 2 items, and I think these are just going to be perfect, especially for what I wear, especially like even what I have on. If you are a lover of Lily Pulitzer, these are going to be perfect as well, and I do wear a lot of Lily Pulitzer. So the first jewelry limited edition piece from Kendra Scott are these really pretty, lovely earrings, and these are in traditional Fiesta colors, happy, vibrant pinks, greens, yellows, turquoises. They scream Fiesta, but they're really, really pretty and beautiful. They actually go with my blouse, and they are stunning. They are really, really stunning, and they are a post back, as you can see here on the back. And you just have a really pretty purple. You have the coral, you have the turquoise, and you have the lime. Just absolutely beautiful. And these earrings were, if I'm not mistaken, these are, yep, $198. So they are quite a bit of an investment. And once these sell out, they sell out. So we have like a Fiesta court. And so Miss Fiesta San Antonio was actually there in Kendra Scott when I went in to purchase these earrings. Look at that. These are pretty. And they're gonna go great with something like how I am wearing now, or even just like a solid color. But I thought these were going to be fun for Fiesta. But when we do go to like the Caribbean, if we go to Cancun, Mexico, or I'm wearing a solid color, these were just really fun, great earrings that I could wear like when we were going out for like dinner or something like that. But they were really, really pretty. So these are the earrings from Kendra Scott, the limited edition ones. Just absolutely gorgeous, whether you have your hair down, whether you have your hair up. Check that out. And the second item comes in here. We will be attending an annual Fiesta event that started a couple of years ago. They are an official San Antonio Fiesta event. And I talked about this last year when I did a video for Dooney and Burke. I'll link that video down below. This event goes to raise money for the Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas. The leader of that particular group, she is a 2-star general, only female Latina, 2-star general, and we have her here. She is like the lead of that group, and so they do a really fun event where it's called Loteria para Lideres. Loteria is the like Mexican bingo, and so your ticket purchase goes to raise money for the Girl Scouts, so that way these girls can go like on camps and things like that. So it's a really, really fun event. It's a lot of bang for your buck. The ticket price did increase. It used to be $50, and she has now increased it to $100, which is funny because I told her last year, I don't know how you're making money, because for $50, everything that you put on, like, I don't even know how you're making money. But so she ended up doubling it, which is fine. So Hubs and I went ahead and bought our tickets. I will put the link down below in case you want to try and go this year or in next year. So this way you are prepared to make that donation for the ticket price. So this is the second piece from Kendra Scott. Look at how beautiful these colors are. And so you have the main pendant here, which kind of goes with the earrings. The nice thing about this chain is that it is adjustable. So you can do it long, you can do it short, which was really, really fun. And of course, easy to put on. Now, will I wear these together? Probably not, because this is a lot. But here it is pretty much at its longest length. Isn't that pretty? Who knows? Maybe I could wear them together if I really wanted to go big or go home, right? So check that out. Really, really lovely. Just great. These are true Fiesta colors. Look how good it looks with this shirt. This is a Robert Graham shirt. I shared with you guys that I actually bought at Julian Gold last year. And then if you wanted to go higher, you could. Let's see. Here we go. And it's more of a collar. It reminded me of like a squash blossom necklace, like very Santa Fe, very New Mexico, right? Very, you know, jewelry that you would find like a Southwest type of style piece if you went to, you know, New Mexico kind of thing. I'm really, really pretty. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna leave it on like that. It kind of goes good up with the collar line on this shirt. But absolutely gorgeous. And if you went into the store and you made a purchase over $75, I believe, you actually got a Fiesta medal. Fiesta medals are huge. That is all the rage, especially for Fiesta. That's the thing, is to collect as many medals as you can. A lot of vendors, they sell them, or they use the proceeds of the Fiesta medals to go for whatever cause or, you know, organization that they are. This is this year's Kendra Scott Fiesta medal, and that pretty goes just like the earrings. And so you have the little Kendra Scott here in the center, right? Yeah. Says Kendra Scott there. Just really, really pretty. That's the thing, is to collect these. Even when we go to the Girl Scouts event, they give you a free medal. Your ticket going to the Girl Scouts fundraiser, it is your seated meal. You typically get 2 drink tickets, and then you get a box of Girl Scout cookies to take home with you. You get a Fiesta medal. They have fun and games. It's door prizes the whole entire time that you are there, and then you have prizes if you win for the Loteria game. And they usually bring in mariachis, and it's just a lot of fun. And it's usually held like at a hotel. So you've got a nice venue, you can go to the restroom, and they usually have vendors out there so you can shop in between breaks, before or after. It's just a really, really great event. Highly recommend it in case you do live here in San Antonio or around the surrounding area. Highly recommend you check out San Antonio during Fiesta and be able to collect your little Fiesta medals. Just have some Fiesta fun here in our city. Run, don't walk to your local Kendra Scott. So this way you can pick up these really beautiful pieces before they sell out. Once they sell out, that's it. They're gone. Hasta la vista, baby, until next year when she comes out with another collection for next year's Fiesta. And of course, get your little Fiesta medal. And if you happen to see Hubs and I there at the event, please come by and say hi. Thanks for visiting with me today, amigos. I hope you'll have a wonderful and fabulous day. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, Viva Fiesta.